This is the story of a man who wanted to take his boat to Italy and drive it as fast as he could down a river.
Italy, and a race that's older than most modern powerboats.
River's pretty scary looking. Maybe a 30% chance of finishing.
At least a better driver, we would have won.
Rob Lockyer, a leading figure in international powerboat racing. Has come to Italy to compete in the Raid Pavia-Venezia.
Oh, there's bits of fucking tyre in the well.
414 kilometres of unpredictable river. 258 miles of treacherous hidden sandbanks.
No, I don't want to do that.
He's still finishing it now and we're only hours before the start.
Bollocks.
My fear is taking a lower end off one of the motors or the bottom out the boat.
Rob invited us to take you behind the scenes to highlight the reality of racing, which is what we saw. But we got more. A lot more. Before we fly to Milan, we need to drop our luggage at the team van, which is leaving 2 days before us. Team member Mike is driving the van containing tools, equipment, parts, and everything needed for a road trip, but most importantly, towing the race boat. This one, not that one.
Down there, but it seems to be. This looks quite.
We're travelling with Charlie, Spaceman Williams, Team 25 Chief Engineer. Fancy some crisps?
No, I fancy some sandwiches.
This is Tim. He's the ultimate video editor in powerboat racing.
At the door, blowing a kiss, she's careful not to wake her sister, knowing that she will be missed. It feels a little bad, girl, on the corner, engine running, taxi driver sees her.
And this is me. I'll be recording everything. You can't get away. Here's the man that wants to drive his boat as fast as he can down an Italian river.
Say goodbye.
Meet Rob's wife, Chrissy. She's the boss. She's also my favourite.
She's not afraid of leaving, no one by her side. Nothing to hang on. Wave goodbye.
And this is Pavia, where the race starts from and our home for the next 3 days. Here she is, the infamous River Po. Oh no, stop, go back. Here she is, the River Ticino that joins the infamous River Po 7 kilometres downstream. These Italian boat classifications are completely different to what we're used to in UK offshore racing. I couldn't quite get my head around it, but briefly, the Team 25 boat is a catamaran, of which there are two classes. Racers, which are the wooden Mosquito types, and F1. However, our boat doesn't fit in either of these categories, and it's in the class for leisure boats. Anyway, Rob, this is only a river race. It's going to be so easy.
River's pretty scary looking. Yeah, extremely fast current. Moving hazards. There's a lot of debris and logs floating down the river. Yeah, a lot of sandbars, a lot of rock drops, a lot of whirlpools. There's so many very shallow spots. My fear is taking a lower end off one of the motors or the bottom out the boat. There's so many hazards just to get to the start line. This is definitely not going to be an easy challenge.
Just driving around over various bridges and seeing areas of exposed riverbed.
There's an awful lot when you look at the satellite images that are extremely shallow. You know, from the surface, look like it's water, but really there's no water there.
Exactly. Yeah, you could probably be standing 20 meters offshore up to your ankles.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you know?
I think just, luck.
It's exciting though, isn't it?
I can't wait to get going. I wish we were going today, but really exciting, but terrifying at the same time.
Oh, I see. So who's mad enough to get in the boat and drive down this river with you?
Hi, I'm Christian McCauley. I'm from Lake Winnipesaukee in New Hampshire. I'm here with Team 25 and Rob Lockyer, and we're excited to run this race. And did the Venice to Monaco race with Rob a couple years ago, so I had my first race overseas with Rob here in the big 52-hour limits, and I raced in the U.S. as well, so this is a nice change of pace. The racing is a very different style than the U.S. racing, so it's great to experience both, experience different cultures in different areas of the world, and that's why we want to do it.
And a different race.
In a very different race.
Tell us about the differences in this race.
Some of the biggest challenges with this race is going to be navigating the river. The river is ever-changing. The river is with the current. The river just keeps changing, and here there's drifts and beaches that you got to look out for. And I lived on the Connecticut River back home, so I did a bunch of boating on a river similar to this. So I have a little bit of experience with, running fast on a river, but this not knowing the navigation here is going to be our probably biggest challenge for tomorrow's race. And when we were walking over the bridge this morning and trying to figure out where to go through the bridge, there's trees lodged in the ground sticking up, there's rocks sticking up, there's sandbars, so it's going to be very interesting, and I think that's going to be the scariest part of this adventure.
Beside the catamarans are the monohull V-bottoms. They are split into 6 subgroups by power and weight ratio, ranging from Group 3-1 up to Group 8-1. Following so far? If we take a look at this boat, it has a 300 horsepower outboard and weighs 1,200 kilograms, so therefore falls into Class 4-1 because the weight is 4 times the horsepower. And that's all I can tell you.
Is that your strategy for the team?
Do you know what it is?
What is it?
It's a load of bollocks.
You say that again, you're going to give Mike Howe a run for his money.
No, I'm not
Go
gonna
on.
say that.
Yeah, go on.
Andy Foster, I'm Charles Morris. We are Team Renegade, Boat 28. Well, we've enjoyed lots of pasta.
And how have you been spending most of your time? And be honest.
Mostly preparing the boat. Some beer has been involved. We have been behaving ourselves mostly.
Andy, how does this compare to offshore racing in England?
Well, it's completely opposite. It's going to be obviously flat, calm, current in the river, very long race, longest race we've certainly ever done. Anything can happen in this river, and the river is extremely low at the moment. It's hot. To keep the concentration up for that length of time is going to be the challenge and spotting the debris in the water. We've got the risk of bottoming out. There's lots of obstacles. I don't think we're going to try and win it unless, well, it's easy to say that once a flag goes down, it's a different matter. But I think if you can finish this race, that is an achievement in its own right.
So have you entered this race before?
No.
What race has been your biggest achievement?
I think we've had a few. We've won the Powerboat Cows. We've won in Sarasota, Cocoa Beach.
So you are totally international.
We have been, but it's not as glamorous as all that, let me tell you.
Sounds like you've been around a bit though.
Oh, you got an invitation. Yes. Just pushing over in. All right. But good luck. All right.
Pilot Tim.
Stay with me.
Oh yeah.
I hope you'll always be right here by
I'm Yank, I'm driver for the vehicle racing team. Well, here's my tiny little brother. His name is Paul and he's my navigator for the Pavia-Venezia. We are based in the Netherlands, but vehicle is an American brand, so we're Dutch-American together then.
Paul, what's your role in the team?
You can see me as a 360 cam behind my brother, looking around, keeping away from the sandbanks.
So you've done it twice?
Yeah.
How many finishes?
Twice. We broke a propeller in the first race. We had to switch it on the water. Took us 8 minutes and the winner was 7 minutes 50 seconds faster.
It's a beautiful looking boat.
It's an offshore boat, so it's really made for rough water. So we changed a lot in the setup to make it quick on the flats.
You're a marine engineer.
Yeah.
8 years of army, and then now in healthcare with mentally disabled people. So that's why we match.
I'm going to play quite a few in this sport.
Yeah.
What percentage chance do you think you got of finishing 100%?
That's 50%.
You guys are confident.
Yeah. But also we go to it. You leave room for any mistake, you will make the mistake. So
You should see the sign in the boat.
It says second place is just a fancy word for leading. Oh, your boat's wicked.
you need to see the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Each year there's a really cool parade with the competing boats that drive around the city, creating a buzz in preparation for the race the following day. Before everyone sets off, we're going to chat to Drew Langdon. He's brought over from Devon, England, what must be the flashiest boat in the whole of Italy. For this weekend, anyway. Just look at that!
Right, Drew, the first thing we have to say is the boat just looks spectacular. Can you tell us a bit about the boat, how it looks?
Thank you very much. I only got it there last year, tail end of last year, so we've been restoring it all year and it was only finished a week ago. I say, I've been in the water once, so I've got it settled down, rebalanced it, so it's handleable. It wasn't to start with, but now it's turned out quite well. It just needs a lot more time in the water to dial in and we get more speed out of it, but it'll be good enough. And this brings you out really about top end. It's about getting to the other end.
You've done this race before, haven't you?
Yeah, the choice of the boat for me was because it's a very high lift hull, twin engine, so I'm drawing very little water.
And what type of boat is this?
A manifold, B2K.
So you've got these wings.
Yeah.
Minimises the amount of boat in the water, you're
A
saying?
little bit of aerodynamic lift at higher speeds. Yeah, and we have high lift spray rails all along the bottom of guy steps, which are aerated. So it's pretty well up on getting itself out of the water.
Okay.
So that's what is important because we're travelling down this river at quite a speed. What sort of speed? Well, I don't know yet. We're going to be, late 80s, 90s, mid 90s if all goes well. So I'll have to wait and see.
Are you on the steering wheel?
Both, yeah. I'm on my own in the boat.
Hey, it's you!
Sorry, I thought you were some Italian doing it.
It's probably something you've never heard before, Drew, but it looks bigger in real life.
So what are you most worried about in the race?
Going aground. The first half of the stretch is a rocky base, and then the second half after that, a sand base. Okay. So they both present different sorts of problems. So you've got to be very concentrated if you remember the boat, reading the water.
And what percentage do you give yourself of finishing the race? I mean, there's a realistic and the optimistic.
100%.
100, brilliant. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Who knows, first time lucky and all that, you know. And I've done a lot of the boat myself, so
fantastic.
very little room for error now.
You should be really proud. It looks.
Well, thank you.
It's one of the best.
It's nice. I mean, we've put it back as the colour scheme it was.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not my design. It's just we just put it back as we found it. Good fun to see it out there, hopefully.
So this time tomorrow, we'll see you in Venice. Okay. Thanks, Trey. Thank you very much.
I've actually called the chocolate. Oh, you got all the espresso.
Oh, good evening. Good evening.
Il giorno della gara. Yes, it's race day. One thing we noticed about this race, there are so many different types of boat. You can even enter jet skis. What lunacy would it be to go 258 miles down a river on a jet ski? What have you got there, lucky stickers?
introduce yourself, please.
Yes, Natasha Damayam, number 24. And he is my father, Alessandro Zamayan. He have 64. I have 28 years.
I hear you're doing the race from there, Chris.
Yeah, that's right. It's my new vantage point.
I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. Well, I tried. I can't get no. I can't get no. When I'm riding around the world.
All right, Pete.
And I'm doing this and I'm signing back and I'm trying to.
Hi, Drew.
Morning. See you in Venice.
Good luck. Yeah.
Come back maybe next week. Come to see I'm on. I lose the street. I can't get no.
It's the Dutch.
Mr. British.
Good luck, Ian.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yes. Good luck.
You too.
That's what I say. I can't get no. I can't get no. I can't get no. Baby, better come back. Maybe next week. Come to see I'm on. I lose the street. I can't get no. No, no, no. Hey, hey, hey. That's what I say.
Every team is given a starting time, slowest first, fastest last. This reflects their place in the launch queue, and things feel noticeably tense in the launch area. Not only are you about to start your race, you have to watch your boat hanging 120 feet in the air as two cranes continually lift boats from their trailers over trees and lower them into the river. This goes on from 7:30 a.m. until midday, until all 80 vessels have been launched. Here's Gordon's Revenger, but we won't mention him because he hates being on camera. This is where there was no cooling water coming out of the starboard engine, but Phil Morris, one of the most experienced engineers in UK offshore powerboat racing, fixed it with a pokey thing. Genius. Helmets on and away they go. Now all they have to do is travel 258 miles to the finish.
Andy, how'd you feel seeing that?
Let's get it done.
There's no words, are there?
No, let's get it done.
Bloody hell.
See you in Venice. Or maybe on the way.
Venice, here we go.
Now the trailers are taken to the finish line at Marina di Brondolo. An appearance from Andy before he helps Charles get their 28-foot 400 horsepower Cougar Renegade into the water so they can start their race along the River Po. I'm sure we'll inevitably be bumping into them again later.
Are the lights on at the back?
Where? What, here?
Yeah.
No.
Not long until we launch. Now it's just the final preparations. Mike wants to introduce Mr. Kipling to the American division of Team 25, but the American division of Team 25 don't want to meet Mr. Kipling. Oh, dirty look, Christian.
Mr. Kipling always does make exceedingly good cakes.
We're using 2 onboard cameras to film the race. Tim will explain.
So we're going to film this race with the 360 into the 360 here, facing forward and back.
It's in a power pack in there, which you can't see really. And then we've got one on the back as well. Okay, and then just press the power button quickly. So it's dark, but still recording.
And that will flash red.
All right, got it.
What do you
Okay,
do
I'll
now?
switch it off.
This seems like a good time to turn our attention to the actual river course itself. 414 kilometres, 258 miles of river with danger at every turn, quite literally. These are the lovely Italian place names of the important locations along the way. And the course itself is split into 5 sections, with sections 2, 3 and 4 being the timed sections. Each boat starts on their own and races against the clock with a GPS tracker. There's an overall winner and individual class winners. Oh, very good, Charlie. You've done this before.
You're gonna do 5, 6, 60. Well, I'll probably put both to around 60 miles. We've got that.
Very unsure, but I think we're as ready as we can be. But you know, this is the moment when all the panics go through.
There's a lot of work going on, but everything looks under control.
Last minute preps and last minute, you know, refreshing your mind of everything.
Okay.
But hopefully we're ready, and hopefully we got a lot of luck with us.
Okay, Venice, here we come.
Here we come.
All right.
If Charlie or Williams would like to stop messing about, we are waiting for Team 25 to launch the boat. Please hurry the fuck up.
You are my guiding light, and you're shining brighter. You shine like Tokyo. It's getting better all the time. And the hills are alive with the sound of music. It's getting better all the
Forza ragazzi di Cologno Monzese, in bocca al lupo! Caluga, team Abate, 65 che stanno facendo arretrare la loro...
found out about you and I. Oh, but her love is cold. Wouldn't hurt her if she didn't know. 'Cause when it gets too much, I need to feel your touch. I'm gonna run to you. I'm gonna run to you. 'Cause when the feeling's right, I'm gonna run all night. I'm gonna run to you.
After months of preparation, this is finally it. So much effort has been put into getting the boat ready, so much time given understanding the Italian race rules, and thousands of miles travelled by Team 25 members. And now, we're here, together, in this moment. It's finally time to start the engines and set off.
So put the cameras on now.
Yeah, let's put the cameras on now.
Okay, that one's on.
Commercialista volante.
back.
Lock the latch.
Give us a good push.
Bow's going hard, okay?
Cristian Caponnetto, squadra corse Venezia, con la barca numero 72. Allora, comunicazione di servizio, c'è un ingresso dove?
This doesn't look good.
Obviously didn't sound good. Do you know what it is, Mike?
I haven't got a clue, mate. It's just not making some very nice noises. It's the fan, Mike. Woo!
A bit earlier, Mike had an argument with a sandpit, and now the brakes are full of sand.
Blow them.
Try it.
Water. Wash them.
Water in the back, that's it.
The only option is to use our drinking water to wash the brakes. All of it. And it's going to be 34 degrees today.
There you go. Put that away. We're done.
Whilst the boat was being launched and the boys were playing in a sandpit, I was working hard on trying to find the best position to catch Rob and Christian. Oh no, that's Gordon and Phil out after only 700 metres. Gutting to be under tow already. Phil later told us that when Gordon accelerated, something went ping and the port engine wouldn't pick up. The accelerator cable had snapped at the foot pedal. Bugger. Here they come. There's me, standing on the biggest sewage outlet I've ever filmed from, winning at life. Bye, Bob. Bye, Christian. Best of luck. It was time for all of us to leave Pavia, whether by river or road. I just needed to be picked up. Can anyone give me a lift? Yes, Mike, I was planning on getting in. We now have to catch up with the boat and hope to meet it at its second stop where it refuels. Here's our route, 76 miles. So here we go, the reason we're all here, the Raid Pavia-Venezia. Rob and Christian have been ramping up the speed for the start of the initial timed section. This bridge is where the River Ticino meets the River Po. Time to get out last night's kebab from the Salmon 24-hour kebab restaurant, our favourite Italian restaurant. Kebab out and helmets off whilst they wait for the lock gate to open.
Andy, how's she running? Yeah, I heard. Any do you have any hairy moments on the way down? Yeah, it was brilliant. Apart from that one big opening, we're running right down it, and then all of a sudden we see guys standing in the water in front of us, and we're like, "Whoa!" Yeah, it was like that deep. How fast are you going? I don't know, like 70. 80, 85? Yeah, we've hit 80 a couple of times. Yeah, what? Huh? What are you running?
Ethanol.
We're running limoncello. Yeah, we're drinking that. It's in the sippy tubes.
I think if we keep going, we should get to the fuel stop first.
All good?
All good, perfect. You?
Beautiful.
First time?
Yes. Absolutely fantastic.
So there's going to be a second. Of course.
It's early in the day. Let's see how the rest of the day goes.
Anyway.
Any excuse to come to Italy.
It's always good.
It's always a good day.
You're from England?
Yes. Charles, you having fun yet? Are you having fun?
It's a fabulous day, actually.
Freaking unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah. I've booked it for next year already.
Have you? What boat are you going to run next year?
16-foot Phantom.
The 16 Phantom.
Yeah, how much fun with that? That's the decision we've come to. And we're going to tow it down behind an old Golf.
I'm going to put my, I'm going to bring my 21 Phantom with a 500R on the back.
And soon enough, it was time to go through the lock. The timing clock starts again and we're into section 2 on the way to the fuel stop. Meanwhile, in the team van, we're still trying to catch up with the boat that's going twice as fast as we are with no hold-ups.
Yeah, hit the button down.
If I keep staring at Charlie, he might look at the camera. We weren't sure if we were going to catch up with the boat after the roadblocks and diversions we encountered, but we did. They were still there waiting for fuel. Told you it wouldn't be long before we saw Andy and Charles again. But they're naked. It seems there's a bit of a queue for the fuel and we could be here a while. Still, there's plenty to see and do, especially for Charlie, as the starboard engine's air injector has just failed. What do you think about the race so far, Rob?
Amazing so far.
Yeah.
Lots of unknowns. Not as been as scary as we thought. Although we had one near miss to some shallow spots that weren't on the charts, and we were like, "Whoa, that was shallow."
Okay.
But otherwise, been great. Boat's been unbelievable. Couple of problems in the last 5 minutes. Hopefully, it's stuff we can fix and get going again in a minute.
Charlie's on it.
Charlie's on it.
Okay. Have you found it so far, Christian?
It's been amazing. It's been a great adventure. Hopefully Charlie can get us back up and tuned in, and we can press on. The boat's running great before we had this minor issue, and it handles great. It's an amazing experience.
How's the river? Is it bigger than what you expected? Because every time I see it, it looks enormous.
No, it's about what I expected.
Okay.
It's just a lot of navigation.
Any hairy moments?
We had a couple close calls where we got probably in spots we shouldn't have been. And
Yeah.
we got lucky and got by them, and we learn as we go.
Okay, right.
While Rob and Charlie discuss engines and Tim changes the camera battery, I'm going to have a look around. Aw, the Italians are so friendly.
Thought you'd be forever the same. When did you become so easy to change? Can't let who I want. No, that's not true. I do know. Just can't figure out how to pin down. There will be no unguarded kisses. Let go of my hand when they're around. They say I'm unsound, but what do they know? They can't figure out how to get us Soon enough, I won't care. Stay in my arms.
With a stretcher and an ambulance, this race is living up to its reputation.
They're crazy.
Next to arrive at the fuel stop, Paul and Yan, our neighbours from the pits.
Hey! How's it been? Yeah, how's the course?
Course, first part a bit tricky. Need to watch good to the signs and where not to go with the boat. And the second part is...
Apologies for the failed audio here.
Ja. Nee. Hoe gaat het met je? Aangenaam. Waar kom je vandaan? Bedankt. Spreekt u Engels? Graag gedaan. Doei.
Charles and Andy are obviously keen to get going.
I thought you were waiting.
Without saying goodbye. How rude.
Catch now. See you boys in Venice. It shouldn't be an issue. I'm freaking Karen in that thing.
I thought he was mowing a lawn.
Sounded like it was electric. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Good luck, Rob. Good luck. We'll see you hopefully at the marina.
Yes, there was a long queue for the fuel, but we didn't show you the longer queue for the toilet. A number 1 or a number 2, Christian? With the boat refueled, it's time to get moving again. But they're not quite ready to leave yet.
Charlie.
Yep.
You get the string.
I have the same problem with my false eyelashes.
Ready? All right, you ready?
Yep.
And with the boat expertly repaired by Charlie and valuable experience gained on the river so far, away they go on the third and last timed section. Ain't nothing going to stop them now. Golly, something really has stopped them.
Try starting the left engine. Gearbox wrong. Start again a minute. Shut them both off. Start the left. We're on one engine, but she was running lovely, wasn't she? Yep. Lost the left gearbox.
And with the reality sinking in that the Raid Pavia-Venezia could be over for Team 25, Rob puts in a call to Charlie.
Hi. Hey, we've lost the left gearbox.
Sadly, the race is over for Team 25, which means only one thing. We need a crane. Rob and Christian can't turn around and go back to the fuel stop because they'll meet oncoming boats and be battling against the flow of the river. So they need to continue in the same direction until they come across a crane.
We were late, should get on plane.
Remember our Dutch friends, Jan and Paul? Well, they've left the fuel berth, and at this speed, they'll be passing a lot of boats. Jan and Paul Cotterland went on not to only win Class 4-1, but they came 7th overall.
I'm Jan Korteland.
Eventually, a big white crane appeared.
Where's Terry and Tim?
We're over here, Bobbity Bobster.
Oh, hello.
And we're still filming everything.
Did you break the boat, Christian?
They said the driver always is the one that breaks the boat, so I broke the boat.
Yep, definitely your fault.
Always my fault.
At least you.
Had a better driver, we would have won and we would have finished.
That's right. At least you know. It's good.
At least I know. I'm going to take full responsibility, and he'll probably get a new driver. So. She was, I would say, one of the fastest boats on the river.
Brilliant.
I can't imagine who was any faster than us.
No.
We must have overtaken 20 boats before we had any issues. But yeah, she was absolutely phenomenal. Perfect boat for doing this run.
Cool. And what do you think your top speed was?
110, 108, I think. But I mean, we were running most of the time around 98 to 102, just because we were low on water pressure.
Right, let's get this boat stripped down and ready to travel.
Terry.
Where's Tim and the drone? As one race ends, another starts. All we need to do now is simply drop the boat off at a safe haven, Marina del Sole, before we head off to Venice for the night. Easy.
The band's back together! Yeah! Let's rock on!
Why are we pulling over? Oh, it's John Moore. What? He's having a smoke.
Fuck, you didn't want to.
Who does that on the hard shoulder of a motorway?
Smell it. Yeah, but you still got to take the fucking wheel off, haven't you? You can't fucking drag it down the road like that.
Oh, that smells.
Oh, I smell tyre.
Yeah, that's never going to get us there. Jesus! The explosions even bent the metal on the mudguard. 25 minutes later, progress was halted again. It's lucky Mike saw this tyre going soft and wobbling in the mirror, so we didn't have a second tyre go bang. To replace it though, we have to take a tyre off the side that has got two good tyres. Oh, all these tyres are very tiring.
Battery starts. Jump start.
Mike's putting some air in the wobbly tyre to see if we can still use it. Whatever the cost of that air machine, it's worth it. But I suppose that's just the price of inflation.
Well, let's put it on and go what we can go.
And then we'll only have to stop again.
Why ain't saying it tonight?
No, just leave it 2 on.
I would put it on. It will give support for 10 miles.
It's going down. Listen now.
Let's put it on and run it. I'd rather it go bang.
Well, it will go fucking bang.
I tell you, this one's going to go bang even quicker on fucking own.
So after a bit of argy-bargy, the tyre goes on. You think they sell kebabs? So off we go with only one good tyre on each side of the boat trailer. If either blow, we are totally fucked.
Take a slight left turn. 2 minutes, we're pretty good at it now.
Let's go.
It's like Formula 1, isn't it?
The wobbly tyre Mike inflated has done its best, bless it, but now it's totally finished. Gotta come off. Yeah, you're out of there, tyre.
There's bits of fucking tyre in the well.
As we near the official race finish line,
Really, bud? You've got grass there.
Rondolo, which is also Marina del Sole,
Tons of room over there, mate.
the roads become more narrow, the drivers less polite, and with every bump, we are expecting a blowout from those single pour trailer tyres carrying double the load they should be.
Did you see the little kid in the back?
Eventually we arrive, just south of Venice, right here. To say we're all relieved is a massive understatement. It sounds like I've been drinking, but I was just happy to get out the van.
I can't believe you're going.
Yeah,
But
we've got to get back. Well, I got to get back.
But you completed the race.
I know.
Yay! Did Drew complete the race? I'm not sure.
He did, but apparently he got timed out. Took a bit too long, so they've timed him out, which is a bit
Oh.
tough, really, I think.
Yeah, a bit rude. Oh well, you can stay then. Take the day off work.
I can't. I've got stuff to do.
Tell the story about the hillbillies. No, I meant 3 years ago in Cardiff.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes, we wouldn't want to repeat of that. No. Yeah, that's where we met. Yeah.
And off they go, back to Wales and Somerset.
Without celebrating. Drew's media guy's here, Chris Davies. But you can't miss him really, can you? When you finish this race, you get to do something really cool, which is a group procession into the centre of Venice for the official prize giving. Out of a total of 80 race entries, 69 are Italian, 4 are from the UK, 3 from Belgium, 1's German, 1's Swiss, 1's Dutch, and 1 from the UAE, but with an Italian driver, Guido Capellini. He is the reigning champion, and again he was the overall winner for this year. He finished a massive 23 minutes ahead of second place, with a time of 1 hour 41 and an average speed of 129 miles per hour. If you recall, our Dutch friends Jan and Paul Kottelan finished 7th overall, which was exactly 60 minutes behind the winner, with an average speed of 80 miles per hour. Impressive. Drew Langdon led the results for the UK teams by coming 37th.
Go on, Drew!
And just one place behind in 38th, Andy Foster and Charles Morris. The remaining 2 UK teams didn't finish, Rob Lockyer and Christian McCauley of Team 25. And in their Avenger, Gordon McMath, who unlike his teammates Phil Morris and Nigel Hopcroft, hates being filmed.
Know where we're going.
So after all of this, we're still not actually at our final destination of Venice. But Italy's famous 100 island, 400 bridge, unique city isn't far.
Now he's turning right.
We've made it! We've arrived in Venice! Despite what feels like Mercury, the Roman god of travel, conspiring against us. Thank you, Rob and Mike, for getting us here. You're the real gods. Apart from this Adonis, of course.
There was a cat that really was gone. Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. It was a shame how he carried on.
We only had 16 hours in Venice, but we definitely made the most of it. One of the highlights was being picked up from our hotel by water taxi and taken to the airport. Hey, Blondie. Rob, Chrissy and Christian are taking a quick trip to Croatia before heading home. Tim, Charlie and myself are back on English soil. Mike and Jenny are still in Venice on their way to get new tyres. They'll be setting off for home very soon. And that brings us to the end of our story. The story of a man who wanted to take his boat to Italy and drive it as fast as he could down a river. And he did! And what a wonderful few days we've had of fun and frolics and... Oh, wait a minute, what's going on here? The van windows have been smashed. And Mike and Jenny's passports have been stolen. They only went to the shop for some bread. Isn't that right, Jenny?
Just went to get fucking bread.
So, with no windows, they followed the police to report the crimes and then went to find someone to replace the trailer tyres.
Come on.
Success!
Yeah.
With the trailer now roughly resembling what it should look like, but still with no windows in the van because the insurance company won't replace them until they're back in England, Mike and Jen set off for a very windy journey to Cherbourg to bring themselves and the boat back home on the ferry. After a couple of days driving, they reached their destination of
Brittany Ferry, Brittany Ferry.
Thumbs up. Are we allowed on? Not yet.
They emailed immigration in England and she's waiting for a response. She said, go and sit in the van and I'll let you know.
Fuck's sake.
UK immigration would not let them board the ferry home despite having the documentation from the Italian police.
Fuck is this?
You're a wizard, Harry!
So they waited and heard nothing from UK immigration, so they had to stay the night. Brittany Ferry staff tried so hard to get a hotel booked for Jen and Mike overnight, but because of the D-Day remembrance celebrations, all hotels within a 50-mile radius were booked out.
We're just going to spend the night here instead. We've got our windows taped up, we've got the van secure, we don't have to worry about getting robbed while we sleep. We've got a dog protecting us somewhere in the yard, he keeps wandering around, and we've got some sleeping bags, some dry robes, and whatever booze is left in the kill box.
Michael, I seem to remember you taking the Michael out of us for bringing those dry robes.
Yay!
Rob came to the rescue bringing Mike's other passport. Jenny got clearance from the British consulate. They all caught the next ferry home.
Because drug smugglers are the biggest con artists around. False things they do, they fill the tyres.
Yes, you seem to know a lot about this, Rob.
Or a boat thing, or you know what good cover.
Yeah.
The more innocent you look, the better you are.
Oh, is that right?
Thank you. Thank you.
There were challenges for the entire team this week, but nothing as challenging as the mountains Jenny and Mike had to climb mentally, physically, and literally to get themselves and the boat safely back home. They are the unsung heroes of this trip. So you two, same time next year then?
Freedom!